Hi, welcome back everybody. My name is Aisha and today is another episode. It's time to switch. Only key points and only 20 minutes talk. Our guest is an IT recruitment consultant with over 3 years of commercial experience providing full cycle recruitment for US and European based clients. Besides, she's a mentor and passionate about helping the best talent to find their dream job. Meet Victoria Strelkovska. Hi, welcome to our interview and thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Hey, Friday is hands down my favorite day of the week. It's when you finally summarize all your work and start gearing up for the weekend. For me, it's all about taking stock of the week's wins and diving into analyzing where things stands right now.
To be honest, I'm impressed by your achievements and also to our viewers, this video was created by Career Partner, your support on the first steps to a career in tech. And today we're diving into the topic of interview presentation, how to make a strong impression and obtain your dream job.
Navigating the interview process has become increasingly crucial in today's job market with searching job seekers and heights and expectations from employers. Attending that initial meeting is a key. Factors like layoffs, industry shifts, and migration patterns are shaping the hiring landscape significantly. When you're preparing for that first chat, your CV is your ticket to success. It needs to be finely tuned for the specific job market you are targeting, showcasing your latest achievements and responsibilities. I recommend to remember that interview is not just about being scanned. It's a chance to understand where the company is the right fit for you as well. Stay engaged, ask questions, and just trust yourself. Before you step into the interview room, do your homework, check out the company websites, familiarize yourself with the team, and see if the values align with yours. Highlight what excites you most about their company and the position. And I recommend to write down any questions you want to ask.
It sounds like you've had an incredible journey, and I've got a first question for you. How to prepare for an interview and how to successfully navigate a behavior interview.
First of all, if you've been invited to the interview, my congratulations. As initial interviews are short, there is not a lot of time for small talk, for long presentations, speeches, live presentations, or screencasts. What I recommend is to refresh your knowledge about the position and prepare a few cases which can confirm that you are a really good and perfect match for this position. It would be also great if your story will be supported by some numbers, metrics, real cases, and what exactly you did on this project. It's really helpful to have your key metrics written down someplace where you can quickly check them during the interview process. Please note that if you provide some real cases, the interviewer may ask you for verification them afterwards, but be ready to talk in spontaneously, as conversation can go in many different directions. So don't worry if the interview doesn't take the form you previously expected. It's also useful to think about obstacles or failures in your path. If you act as there aren't any, it will seem that you are not genuine, or you can just be or you can lie, or you are a superhero. But actually, nobody does. Currently, the most common type of the initial interviews are behavioral one, which give the candidates an opportunity to reflect on their past performance. It's a technique that involves candidates to describe specific situations from their past experience, how they handle them, except preparing the real cases, which I've already mentioned above. I highly recommend to read more about STAR framework. It's situation, task, action, and result. Review the most commonly asked questions you might be asked in the interview setting and use this framework to develop at least one story to answer the questions. I recommend to be specific as possible all the times without including too much information.
Thank you for sharing that. And my second question would be, what are some common mistakes candidates make when presenting themselves in job interviews, and how can they avoid them?
Mhm. So if you are not interested or passionate about the role, the recruiter will feel it. Read the information about the company and project before. It's always catches when you see the candidate is motivated not only by salary but also by company values and goals. A lot of companies have some short, small videos or official social network websites which are really helpful and informative. A lack of preparation and excessive anxiety are equally harmful. It's best to prepare, but have a small rest before the interview and be in an open and positive attitude because nobody expects that you have all the answers. So if you don't know what to say, just don't panic, trying to be fair. Some candidates also do some interview preparation, like interview practice with other folks, or you can also use some modern AI based tools, which can be helpful to build their confidence and not being super nervous before the interview. But if you've done so much preparation every time the recruiter asks you the question and you have immediately the answer, it can be a bit frustrating. And you also may discover that internet doesn't always work very fast or well. So be prepared, and I recommend to have your mobile device near yourself. In that case, you can just reach the network connection, and also don't recommend to conduct an interviews or some important calls in the cafes or other noisy places. Many candidates also trying to impress and embellish their achievements a bit, but deception is always felt. If the recruiter asks very simple questions and get the sense that the candidate is trying to lie, that it's going to get the candidate roles followed. If the candidate don't seem trustworthy, I'm not sure that there is a very good fit for the team. And finally, just enjoy the conversation. Be curious and don't be serious.
Thank you for sharing all of your insights. I believe that it's going to be helpful for our viewers, and I took some for me as well. And my next question for you is, what practical strategies or techniques can effectively communicate your qualifications or strengths during an interview?
First of all, one of the most important steps is to review your strengths, skills, and qualities as they relate the job description to which you are interviewing. Your goal is to explain your answers during the conversation why you are a perfect match to this position exactly, and why you're a good culture fit for the team, and what makes you uniquely qualified to succeed in this role. If you are unsure about your strong sides, you can try to refresh your knowledge and remember the time when you received the feedback or recognition from your colleagues. There are also plenty of online tests like SWOT analysis, which can help you to understand more about yourself. And focus on quality of your answers, not quantity. It's better to tell about your strengths and provide a few examples to demonstrate how they can help you succeed. Be assertive about what you can offer, but don't be modest. And emphasize your alignment with the company culture, but share an experience that highlight teamwork and adaptability. There is always captivating, and it's your opportunity to demonstrate your interest and curiosity about the role and the company.
And what key aspects should candidate focus on?
In my opinion, a good interview is one where most of the basic questions the recruiter asks are answered. The candidate understands their answers, their achievements, and they're honest. Successful interviewers know how to be themselves. I mean, show up authentically and trying to show who you are real self. I recommend to focus on highlighting relevant experience and your motivation to obtain this position. You can show your alignment with the company's values, as we previously mentioned, mission and culture. And again, you choose the company as well as they choose you.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise on this topic today. And unfortunately, this is all the time that we have for today. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
And to our viewers, thank you for tuning into It's Time to Switch with Victoria. And if you're ready to switch, tap the link in the description and take a quiz. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment who you want to invite next, and hit the notification bell for more insightful conversation. Until next time, bye.